Ladies and gents, and the rest. We have a new meta. Guard towers, clean fight, collateral damage, which means clean fight, it's no modifiers, nothing, which means we only have guard tower, which is super pooper weak against everything. And we have collateral damage. When you take the enemy's tower, the core gets damaged, right? 20% of the maximum HP. And obviously this is nothing, so we have two modifiers. Basically, here's what's happening with PvP right now. Unfortunately, the Christmas time-limited heroes dominate meta, which is Anubarak, Malfurion, and Doomhammer. And this week, Doomhammers say that Malfurion is much stronger versus Doomhammer, and that's why we have more Malfurions, less Doomhammers, and even less Anubaraks. We're going to be playing Anubarak this week. And before I get to the deck, I need to explain you one thing. With this idiotic system, where we only have to play one hero, we need to play a deck that is the most efficient. So there's no point showing you 2 or 3 or 4 decks that you can use, because you only need one and you need the best deck, right? So this is the deck for today. I want to show you how it performs. It shits on everything. Well, it's like pretty much the deck from the last week with a few adjustments. And I don't think that you need more decks this week. Usually I make 2 videos, right? Friday and Monday. But for Monday, there is a point to make a video for Monday only if I find a better deck than this. Okay? Because first of all, let's say I want to, just for fun, I want to build an Orgrim deck and, make a video for this deck on Monday. First of all, I know already that Orgrim is worse than Anubarak. Second, to make sure that it's worse, I would have to lose real rating, because no matter what I play, it affects my real rating. I'm going to complain to Blizzard very badly because of that, about it, because this is absolutely unacceptable. But like I said, building more decks for every week now, it's very painful in terms of losing rating, and it's not needed because it's not going to help you. You're going to be killed by better decks anyway, right? So yeah, a lot of bad news, but the good news is only if you have a time limited heroes, which is Anubarak. Our deck for this week is Anubarak. This is super pooper great deck, amazing deck. So basically, this is the deck from the last week with few adjustments. We replaced Deep Breath with the Bandits because we need more gold now. There's no gold rush anymore, okay? Also, we changed the talent on Polymorph. This is obviously Chromegon's deck, arguably the best undead player I know. So Polymorph with gold talent instead of Explosion, because we don't need Explosion anymore. We usually need Polymorph for one purpose, to kill Ancient of War, right? Sometimes we need to Polymorph Witch Doctor as well, because it's very dangerous for us, right? But basically, it's the exact same thing from the like you did, like I showed you the last week. You drop Anubarak and you just throw things here and left and right, and you polymorph Ancient of War. You kill Ancient of War, the person, and everybody loses the game. Honestly, the Malfurion is, like I said, it's much stronger now, and Doomhammers don't like that. We don't care. I've had absolutely no problems with Malfurions. I lost very few games today. Oh, by the way, I went from 15k today because I went down from 15.8 to 15k. And I started with 15k today, 16.4. So 1400 rating in 3 hours. I know it's levels, but at your level, you probably have to do well as well. So this is extremely, extremely good deck. I'd say this is the best that I know. Yeah, I believe... Do I have anything else to say? I don't even have games that would make me sweat. I've lost a few games, but like I said, I lost them because I made a mistake, not because the deck was really good. And you always have typical Malfurions and typical Doomhammers, right? You know, Doomhammer, Whelps, Witch Doctor, Malfurion, you know, Footman or Harvest Golem, Huntress, you know, all this stuff. It's the same thing. I'll show you how to play against them, but what you will see is going to be like the game starts, you kill one Ancient of War, the guy gives up, loses the game, there's no point playing because you can't win. Okay? Anubarak is amazing. He's super strong. Anyway, just in case, I'm going to go over skills and talents. Anubarak with Explosion on the Whelps, on the Flies. 2 gold skeletons with additional skeleton talent. Polymorph with gold talent. Bandits with gold talent. Bats with shit talent. Shit allow, like, it stacks poison better on units, and also sometimes it reveals Huntresses and Prowlers when they run into your core or to your tower. Witch Doctor, the best ranged unit, right, to counter Whelps and other Anubaraks and stuff like that. Our main damage dealer is 4 gold skeletons with an extra level talent. That is all I have to say. Oh, and your priority here, if you want to upgrade something or valor some slots, this is your number 1 priority. This is your number 2 priority. And after that, number 3, 4, 5, and 6. This is how it goes. So this is the order of importance in this deck. Obviously, the number 1 is Anubarak because his flies depend on his level. All right, here's the game where it was like more or less difficult for me versus Malfurion. Let's take a look at this game. I have something on my screen. I don't know what it's for. Up. Probably some kind of a bug. All right. So we don't have an Uberak, that's why we're just cycling through. Dropping an Uberak. Now we're ready to attack, right? I don't have anything to throw them on. That's why I'm throwing them on a tower to damage the tower at least. Because I was getting gold capped. Okay, we are attacking his tower right away because we have nothing else to do, right? Attacking his tower. Attacking his core. Okay, here's what happened. He just spent 4 gold to counter our 4 gold skeletons. However, our skeletons died. He spent deep breath, but our skeletons turned into flies that came out of an Uberak. So we're kind of winning right now. I mean, I'm just being smartass, right? No big deal. So all of that is going to attack his core. And I'm preparing Polymorph. I made a mistake here. Watch, bam. I should have let Huntress come closer. I don't know if she could have come closer. But if she would come closer, I would polymorph her later, and my army would have killed her. However, I didn't do it, and Huntress is going to stay there. I'm going to damage his core, but Huntress is not going to die, right? But she could have died. Okay, now I'm defending. And obviously I'm using skeletons to defend because there's no point throwing them on the core anyway because they're going to die. All right, at least I thought so. So now look at what we have. We cleared everything. Anubarak died. That's why we need new Anubarak. And all of that I know he has deep breath, right? Because we already saw deep breath. I'm trying to split them to just, maybe save a portion of that. But yeah, no, not going to happen, right? A new Anubarak. And he is already losing the game because we damaged his core a little bit, and he hasn't damaged our core. Oh my god, I just noticed that he has level 9 shamans, but honestly, it doesn't matter. Level 11 shamans wouldn't help him either. Okay. Alright. Would you throw in bats? Usually you use bats only to defend, unless there's some exceptional case. Okay, just spend polymorph on those units. He made it to overtime, which is very surprising. Because it's a very difficult map to play on. Heals by foot heals. It's everything is super pooper small, and whenever you drop skeletons somewhere, there's always some building from which the opponent can spawn units to defend it, right? That's the problem. So now basically we just spam things, everything except bats, obviously, and we just throw things at his core. And yeah, that's pretty much how it's going to end. We just keep throwing things, keep Anubarak alive, and keep throwing things. Just make him, just overwhelm him with your army. We have a lot of low HP, low gold cost units, and that spawn flies. That's pretty much what we do. Like I said, there's no... until you hit like 16k, it's pretty much brainless gameplay. You just make sure your Anubarak is alive and you just throw things left and right. You just make sure that whenever you drop your 4 gold skeletons somewhere, just make sure you have polymorph ready, just already pointed where the skeletons are, in case somebody spawns Witch Doctor or Huntress. If you know that Witch Doctor has just been spawned, you just polymorph Ancient of War and they will kill it really, really quickly, almost like you know, because skeletons, they have magic damage, and poison is a magic damage as well. All right, this is one more Malfurion. This is how most of games end usually. What you saw was very exceptional because it was, like I said, it was shitty map for us and stuff like that. So Malfurion versus Anubarak, dropping bandits to get gold, obviously. We have Anubarak in the starting hand. That's what happens when you have Anubarak in the starting hand right away. Okay? Drop in kobolds. Oh, don't need kobold for some reason. Okay, he already spawned Ancient of War. Okay? So we gold capped. So what we do, we wait until it comes out. Then we go like this, exactly. We wait until he spawns Witch Doctor because we're smart, right? And he's not. And then we just keep throwing things at him. When the Huntress kills flies, don't forget, flies blow up and they damage the Huntress. So Huntress died as well. So now we're going to have a big-ass fight in the middle, and we throw our 4 gold skeletons, which don't have flies, by the way. Up, let me pause it. They didn't have flies because, and level 12 already, right? They get in level up every time you throw them, up to 3 times. All our flies are in the middle, on the bridge fighting, and the skeletons don't have flies, but it's okay, right? So we managed to polymorph Witch Doctor on time. We throw more skeletons, they're gonna kill him, and now we are damaging his score for free. This is how almost every game works if you have Anubarak and bandits in the starting hand. That's how it's gonna go. Alright? Pretty much nothing else to talk about. Nothing else to say. Then we're gonna get this gold chest, yeah. Throw in one more Anubarak, and that's how it ends. Yeah, no intrigues, as you can see. And this, by the way, Malfurion is a problem for everybody except us. Okay, this is the game that made me sweat a little bit. So let's take a look at this game. Anubarak versus Sylvanas. Sylvanas is actually extremely powerful, and I'm gonna get in trouble. I'll show you how to get in trouble if you're playing against Sylvanas. And if you want to play Sylvanas, this is how to make things work. Okay. What did I drop? I forgot. Okay, we just counter the kobold with our skeletons because we want this gold. You're cheap pieces of shit, right? This ghoul just took the polymorph in the ghoul, spending a lot of resources on that. But I don't like whatever I drop it's gonna be killed by Sylvanas anyway. Okay, here's a problem that is coming at us. I don't know how I let it happen. Sylvanas and Shaman. I mean, these two can kill absolutely everything, including Anubarak himself. Or maybe even won't kill Anubarak, but quickly. But they can kill all our units, and we don't use Ancient of War. And even if we have polymorph, it will still be hard to deal with them, and we have to save up a lot of gold and stuff like that. So we can't afford spending so much on these two because we need to drop things on the towers and the core. So these two are going to my core. I'm trying to do what I usually do. I'm trying to ignore everything, and then I think like, okay, I'm going to deal with that later when they get to my core. So I'm preparing my bats. Watch. Pyoink. Dead. One more. Pyoink. Dead. One more. Pyoink. And only now I managed to stop this nightmare. Okay, by the way, did you see what happened? So I'm using the polymorph with a gold talent. If you polymorph Sylvanas and you kill Sylvanas, Banshee doesn't come out if Sylvanas was polymorphed. So back in the day, Deep Breath would kill both Banshee and Sylvanas and the Banshee, and then they fixed it, and this thing started happening. So they removed one problem and created another problem. Just so you know, I always have to point at these little things, right? All right. Now let's keep going. As you can see, I lost, quite a bit of HP on my core. Everything is going according to plan, kind of. I'm gonna polymorph this Sylvanas and I'm gonna kill her, but it's not going to happen. Why? Here's why. Yoink. Da 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 da. Yeah, she will wake up and she will one-shot everything that I had. Now we're just going, we're trying to drop units on his core, but he spawns Ancient of War. I'm preparing for a new defense. Again, I didn't learn the lesson first time, and watch what's gonna happen. I'm gonna drop, like yoink. That's me, thank you very much. My name is Bulava, and I don't know how to play Warcraft Rumble because I'm a fucking idiot. And again, boom! I start fucking it up because I was afraid, my core was getting too much damage. And we come into polymorph. See how many mistakes I've made? How many mistakes I've made? And we're still doing fine. We still have a chance, right? So I'm dropping the skeletons to deal with Ancient of War, dropping, all these little things to get gold and get gold chests. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. And we just keep throwing things left and right. Anubarak is dead. I'm going to spawn a new one. Yeah, Anubarak first. Then boom, our favorite skeletons are level 14. And I'm waiting for the Witch Doctor. I'm waiting for the Witch Doctor. Waiting for the Witch Doctor. I'm waiting for the Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor. It's too late. Too late. Too late. Too late. My Sylvanas is coming. I'm trying to stop Sylvanas. All I need... Okay, my plan here during the overtime is while Sylvanas is coming, I'm going to keep her busy. I'm going to stun her, distract her, and I'm going to keep throwing units at the enemy's core. So I want to deal more damage than he does, right? That's pretty much the plan, okay? So we stunned her, we polymorphed her, and my army is damaging his units. It's damaging. That was the plan. That was pretty much the only game that made me sweat a little bit. And at the end, I'd like to show you, this is for entertainment purposes, but it's a very good game, very quick game. It's going to be cheese versus cheese. The guy was trying to, this is the guy from my chat. He was trying to snipe me and kill me with a new Swole Troll unit. I'm not gonna comment on that because it's gonna end very quickly. I just wanted to show you that for entertainment purposes. Like I said, it's a very funny game, especially when you know that the guy is from the chat, right? That's pretty much all I have for you today. All I have for you for this week, unless I find something better on Monday. I'm probably gonna release something else not related to PvP, or maybe it's gonna be a new PvP deck if I find something better. All right, that's all. Okay. Sniper time. The guy that doesn't know that I'm streaming. Ah, you fuck! Fuck! Oh, fuck. Oh, shit.